Sit, girls.
Come on, mamas. Come on, babies. Come on, mamas. Come on, darling. Walk her in after, make sure these guys get to the field.
You're going faster than we can.
Atta girl.
Perfect.
Come on, mama.
Come on, dear. She's having a break, eating some grass. Come on, mamas. Poor old girl's a little bit lame. Come on, honey. Come on, dear. She's like, where am I? There you go. Atta girl. There you go, mama.
That's right. It's meant to rain for the next 4 days, and I'm out watering trees. And you know what? That's what I'm gonna do, because if I water the trees, that means it's gonna pour rain. That's my thought process. So I hand weeded all these trees. Yes, I did hand weed all these trees in like 30-degree temperature. Hence the long white sleeve t-shirt. That way that I can make sure that all of the, I can check how many trees are missing, eaten, pulled out of the ground, pushed out of the ground by the gophers, and then stake them all so they're all easier to find. Because I think either some part through this year or next year, when we get the part tilled up along the new max fence, we'll get the new row pit in over there. We'll get these ones patched in, and then that way they can count and figure out how many we need. And I think those ones will just step in. We won't bother using the cedar, because what I found out that the tree planter is actually what's caused most of the problem, because the tree planter wasn't closing the ground in firm behind the trees. Now, they did have a young fella working for them that was going along behind stepping the seedlings in. Well, apparently he wasn't stepping in enough of them, because they weren't anchored into the ground very well. So whenever the deer were nibbling the tops off the trees, they literally just pulled the sapling right out of the ground, the seedling. So I found a bunch that were just barely hanging on by their roots, or some that just were completely out and laying on the surface. So any of the ones that looked like they had a little bit of green left in their needles, I stuck them back in the ground. That's why I was watering, because they needed watered pronto, because we's dry. Because like that, there's barely green left in those needles. That tree probably won't make it, but I'll give it the college try. And then when they come to do the recount for replant, they can, it'll be easier to figure out. But that's my theory. If I water them, we'll get rain. So thanks for watching, everybody. As you'll have seen in a previous clip there, we got the golden girls. The 5 cow-calf pairs moved to the paddock by the house. So there's a couple more that we're hoping will join them with calf at foot. But we'll see. Oh my gosh, pardon me. I'm hitting my shabby patch for the evening, so I'll meet you up again, hopefully tomorrow. Man, if they had that field seeded, woo, it would just jump if there was a crop in that field. And the two other quarters are black. Yep. 6/10 of rain this morning so far, and we have another 3 days of this, so yeah, I think we're gonna get a good soaker. Talk about right place at right time. The 3 late summer calvers, the ones that have to move over here to meet the bulls for next week, they're all standing right at the gate while I was monkeying around here, trying not to get stuck, trying not to get the tractor buried. And yeah, so yeah, just threw up the couple of panels, which hopefully in the near future we won't have to. And zip zap, zippity doo, and now we're down to 6. Pretty sure she's not in cab. She's in cab, she's in cab, she's in cab. Actually, no, where's that go? She's hopefully in cab, she's in cab, she's in cab, and she's definitely in cab. Questionable. So, that's nice. That way we've got this pen emptied down, as empty as we can make it, which is good. So these girls can go on out to the field. And Mrs. Piper Doug and your kids, your Squiggles was the worst one. Look at this. My favorite chop pail. Wrecked. Yahoos. Yeah, but they're cute. So it's ironic. Besides the white faced one, the black one closest to us is the mum of the black one furthest away from us. Yeah, you just get going there, old Eduardo. Just Goombas. Holy moly. Race horses. Pedigree. Anyway, so what are we doing now, Piper Doug? Well, this mess was an impromptu gate put in just years ago, just out of necessity. We are now getting an official approach installed by the municipality. So where that bucket is sitting is where the approach is going to go. It's a little bit of a higher spot, but it has to be towards the tractor, because here, this area, we're still technically within the yard footprint, and because there's a driveway there, the municipality wouldn't put the approach there because they're too close together. So if we move it a couple of 100 meters, we get an approach. There is no other approach to this quarter section of farmland. That's not an approach to the field, that's the driveway to the yard. So there is no approach into the actual field anywhere else on this quarter. We have an approach at the northeast corner, but that's on the other side of the ravine. So on this side of the ravine, there's no other access. So they're going to come and put one there. So I am actually taking this fence down, and we're going to put in my Alcatraz fencing, because as great as this wire is, as you look at the bottom, this is what they do. Unless you put twice as many posts in, they reach under the wire, grabbing at the grass, and then they stretch the wire all to heck. And then the babies get out. So I'm going to put my 4-strand barb, and then top hot, and then the dip-de-doos halfway down with the juddy out hot. So this will be another piece to the puzzle. So I'm taking this mesh down, and we're going to relocate those gates and posts up to there. But I was going to show you the Wonder Hammer that was found. Yes, I buffed it down best I could. and dipped it in oil. So some places where you can, you can just get in behind the wire and hook like normal hammers like that way. Well, sometimes you can't, so you just put in the little pointy bit and there you go. So just shave her off, still works like a claw hammer, but now you have versatility. Woo! Well, a little bit of drama today. Had coffee and came out and there's a broke down truck sitting in the middle of the driveway. Yeah. So, if you look at the roof, does that look like a 15-year-old shingled roof? Nope. But that's not why it's getting reshingled. It's because of the storms last year did a bunch of damage. So insurance is covering that roof even though it has aged out very badly. Like, that looks fine, and the back side of the garage looks great. But yeah, this south side, lots of sun damage for some reason. Very bizarre. Anyway, so as far as I know, they made it to the top of the section and they were waiting for a tow truck to come and drag, because it was a tandem flatbed with a ESAB crane on it. So that would be a good pull all the way back to Brandon. So yeah, we got lots of water sitting around. So, and then apparently, middle of the night, it's supposed to start hammering down again. So, whew, gonna get all our moisture all at once. Still waiting for the adapter for that tractor there, guy. Apparently he's farming, so he's not at the dealership where they ordered the part for us. So, yeah. Well, folks, we've been to 40 degrees. And if I'm not mistaken, that's tiny little snowflakes. It's not that cold. It's like 7 degrees or something. That's weird. Huh. I don't know, what is it, 14th? Yeah, I think it's the 14th of May. Weird. Anyone else need to pee? That is weird. Pulsing. Huh. So yeah, gotta drop all the fluid out of this. Now we can undo the bottom hoses, and then the radiator should just slide up out. Because it's basically, the radiator is not bolted in, it's clamped in. So, right there in the middle of the screen is one of the slugs, and another one is over here somewhere. So, yeah. Long and slow, tedious draining. It's weird. The running water is like I could hear something. Oh yeah. There's that. It's out. Weirdly, it's a lot bigger than you'd think. Stop it. This is a family show. Yeah, there was a nice little, whatever that is. Looks like it's been there a while too. It was sort of living down in this, this area here. Yeah, right there. But that's not where it let go. Yeah, right here. Right along this flange, or I don't know. It's I know they have an aluminum replacement for these now. It's like $100 more, but I figured this truck, it just gets factory because they have an aluminum degas bottle as well. But yeah, I just pinned it back to standard. So yeah, she's leaking oil out of there, but nothing that can't be topped back up. So yeah, that's the problem with these ones, because you have the intercooler jammed right up against that one, and then you have tranny and AC right up front too. So AC, tranny, intercooler, and then rad, and then you've got trans cooling through the main radiator as well. So yeah, anyway, back outside. Yeah, I know we have some bulling. I was just telling them. Oh, there's another cat. I don't know why, we're just inheriting cats. Here comes the rain again. Told them at the end of the season, whoever doesn't have a cab, probably more than half of them will not be sticking around. So they best get to getting. There's 6 left over here, and I know half of them are in cab, so at least the second timers are pulling their weight. First timers, that's debatable. Still holding out hope for 2 or 3 more, but we'll see. But that big group, yeah, they're not holding out Piper Doug's hope. So me and the boss lady were talking about sourcing out another good, strong, proven bull. Like, we wouldn't mind taking on somebody else's 4 or 5 year old bull. Good birth weights, doesn't need to be low. Maybe good. Our ladies are pretty good at handling long calves. So yeah, we're going to be in the market for a herd bull that's already got a few years under his belt. So yeah, so on that note, as the rain starts to pour down again, I'm highly doubting the roofing contractors will be here to put the roof on in the next day or two. So thanks for watching. We all sure do appreciate you coming for a visit, and we will see you in the next episode of Wreck-It Ranch. That's a lot of shingles. Teddy bye, everybody.